Honors 291, folks, my Jaegers. I hope you guys are doing well, navigating this peculiar time. It certainly is peculiar for all of us. Here I am in the Art Warehouse, completely empty 7,000 square foot facility that's sanitized. Figure that one out. So, we're all experiencing some form of weird. Some of us similar, some of us, I don't know. But anyway, the way I think of it, let's just be big people. Let's live through this thing well. Observe the safety and health protocols that we've been given. And be patient. Be patient. The world doesn't revolve around just you, okay? Be patient and be kind. I know some of you are under stresses, and the folks who are living in this world with are undergoing a lot of different things. Some of them lost their jobs. Some of them have serious health problems as a result of this. Some of them, particularly in the health fields, are going to work with stresses that I can't even imagine. So let's just walk through this thing kindly and patiently, okay? Now, with your class, what I've done is I've designed a final project or sculpture that you can create at home without sophisticated materials or without all the stuff we've got here. And I'm going to explain that to you. Now, with this email, you've got a PowerPoint. So what I want you to do is go through that PowerPoint. The first two screens on the PowerPoint give a description of the assignment. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit here, but those first two screens give a description of the assignment. It is going to be, of sorts, a self-portrait. So, what I want you to do is follow the directions, all right? So the first thing that you're going to be asked to do, the first thing I'd like you to do, take a blank sheet of paper, and at the top of it write I am, and put a colon there, and then 1 through 20 down the side of the paper. Look at your watch. Give yourself a 5-minute window, 5 minutes only, and you write down 20 things that you are, all right? Now, that can be anything. And the reason I'm asking you to do this in such a short window of time is I want these responses to be unfiltered, okay? Don't let your gigantic brains get involved too much with this, okay? Unfiltered. So it might be, I am an athlete. I am a mathematician. I am angry. I am in love. I am whatever, okay? So just unfiltered, write down 20 things. Then stop. Take a deep breath, stop. Don't evaluate, stop. Then go through the images of planar compositions. Now the first part of the PowerPoint deals with artists who work or have worked in materials and designs that utilize that kind of composition. Most of it is planar steel compositions. So there'll be examples of different artists in those, and certainly if you see artists that you like, research them more online, find out more about them, look at examples of their work. I'm just going to give you a short PowerPoint, okay? Then further along to the PowerPoint, we get to the point of student work. And the student works that are in that are all things that are made out of 1/4-inch plywood. Now, I'm not going to specify 1/4-inch plywood because I don't know what sort of tools you might have, that sort of thing. And I'm not going to even specify foam core, although unofficially I would suggest foam core. Foam core is lightweight, it's easy to cut. I was told officially that I cannot specify foam core because foam core is an art material, art supply stores are closed. That's a problem. I said, okay, so what about materials at a hardware store or Home Depot or Lowe's? And they said, well, you can't really specify those because that would require people to leave their homes and go to one of those locations. So what I'm doing instead is I'm giving you an open option, but suggesting tentatively foam core because it's easy to work with and you can buy it at Kroger. Okay, Kroger in the art, not the art, God forbid, the office area, office supplies area of Kroger, they've got plenty of it there. So, foam core. Now, look at the PowerPoint, check it out, give it some thought, and then go back to your list and select from that list 3 things that you want your design to be about. This is going to be, in a way, a self-portrait. So three aspects of self. That's what it's going to be. You select 3, and they don't need to be your most favorite. They could be. They don't need to be what you're most passionate about. They could be. But you could have a kind of aspect of practicality in there in terms of maybe selecting 3 things that you think will be harmonious for design purposes. Okay, so however you choose to do it, whatever of those factors weigh in, pick 3. Okay, and then you begin designing shapes based on those 3 things. Now, this is not a narrative. Okay, this is not a narrative. So these shapes don't have to be literal. They can be completely abstract, but they don't have to be abstract totally either. They can reference a face, they can reference an animal shape, they can reference a hand. So you've got a lot of options there. 3 aspects of self. So I'm going to be in touch with you through this time. I think it's probably, I don't think honestly that we're going to be coming back at the end of the semester. I don't know that. I don't have that on authority of the president. I don't. But the likelihood is that we will finish the semester like this. I'll be in touch with you via email and Blackboard. I'm probably going to get involved with Zoom. Some of you guys know about Zoom. So I'll be back to you and be in touch with you on this stuff. And your pieces that you have made that are still here in the studio, just know that they're going to be safe. And at whatever time is convenient for you later, you can come back and get them. Okay? And Bella, I haven't forgotten that we need to do some welding for yours. We're going to do that. Okay? We're going to be sure and get your piece done. We can do that. So, again, just be patient, be kind. We'll work our way through this, and I think it'll be kind of fun.